gotta, you know, warm up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hello guys, it's your girl mandafitpanda coming back to you with another video. It is currently Thanksgiving. How convenient that I'm filming all my videos on like a specific day and or holiday. Obviously you can tell by the title, this is directly catered to all of my females and or all of my, you know, ladies who are looking to join the military, mainly the Navy, because you know that's the branch that I'm in. The first thing, being a girl is okay, but you're gonna have to forget about all your girly needs. I get a couple people asking me questions like, can I bring a blow dryer, or how do you guys like do your hair? And I'm like, well, if I had a blow dryer, that'd be great, because you know, I would wash my hair and then put it right back into a bun, and it would honestly barely dry, like hardly ever dry. Your hair is going to probably like look like shit when you get out, because you're not gonna be able to take care of your hair the way that you used to on a regular basis, especially like when you go in for hygiene. Really, if you wash your hair, you just gotta put it right back up. And like, I went during the summer, so I would get super sweaty all the time, and when you hygiene, you are allotted well, at least for what we did, we broke it up into 7 minutes per section. So that's like 20 girls trying to shower in 7 minutes. So you don't really have time to wash your hair. I would always take care of any girly needs that I needed to do during my holiday routine, which was always on Sunday. I would wash my hair. Granted, you can't let it down to dry. You have to always have it pulled back into a bun. But you can always, I mean, you're not supposed to, but you can let your hair out when your RDCs are gone. Shh, just don't tell them. Shh, it's a secret. No, you can't wear makeup in boot camp at all. By no means. They do give you one opportunity, actually 2 opportunities to wear makeup, and that's when you do like your almost like a graduation picture. And then of course you can wear makeup on graduation. So those are the only 2 times that you are allowed to wear makeup. I wouldn't recommend bringing your makeup with you, because depending on how big your makeup bag is or how much room you even have in your A and B drawer, you're probably not gonna need it anyways. And plus you can, they sell makeup at the Next, so whenever you go on Next trips, I recommend just buying the makeup then. And then as far as skincare goes, I mean, you really can't do much with that either. Like, you are gonna be stressed out all the time, and you just, it's just inevitable that you're gonna break out, and you can't really do much if you bring skincare stuff with you. I mean, like I said, there's only so much room allowed in your A and B drawer, and it's just, sometimes it's not even worth it to kind of, you know, fuss about it. You can, however, if you go to medical and, you know, tell them that you're starting to, you know, break out, they may give you a face wash, but I'm telling you, there's no time for face masks. There's no time for spot treatments or anything like that. You just gotta live with it, because that's not what you're there for. You're not there for all of this. The second thing is, it's okay to have emotions. Don't use them as a crutch though. So like, when I got there, it was Mother's Day, and there was quite a few moms who had to leave their kids, and of course they were upset about it. And even other things, you know, can make you really sensitive inside, but don't let that defeat you. You know what I mean? Because it's okay to feel a certain way. Trust me, it is definitely okay. But utilize it as a building block to kind of be able to move on from the situation, grow from it, and then conquer after that. Now, if some of you males are watching this video and are a little sensitive to this kind of topic, I suggest you click away now. This has to do with your period. Your period may or may not happen, but if it does happen, your RDCs have got you covered. Like, we had a little baggie in our yeoman pouch that had all of the pads, tampons, everything that you needed for your period. It's okay if it happens. Like, trust me, like, I got my period once in boot camp. One time in boot camp. Other people, different story. Some of them got it throughout boot camp. Some people just didn't even get it at all. You are allowed to keep 2 items in your backpack with you at all times. So don't ever be afraid or feel really uncomfortable trying to approach them about the whole situation, because sometimes you have female RDCs. Sometimes you have RDCs who are married and have kids or have wives and just know the whole situation. And obviously these RDCs may or may not have had divisions before you that have gone through the same thing. So it is gonna be okay if you get your period in boot camp. I personally used a Diva cup when I got my period. Well, I use it regardless of whether or not I was going to boot camp or not. I personally like it a lot more because you don't have to change it 24 times a day. You just gotta change it every 12 hours. They do sell like reusable pads, so just do whatever works for you. Also, when you get there, they will offer you birth control, and I did take advantage of that. I got the birth control, and I didn't have my period until October. So it just depends on everybody's body. You may get it, you may not. Hey, it happens. Don't stress out about it, because I know what before I went and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do about my period? Trust me, you'll be fine. And last but not least, don't be afraid to be a leader. You have so much power that you may not know you have. I'm the type of person that I like taking charge, and I like doing things, and I like doing what I want to do, and then, you know, bringing people along with me. So don't be afraid to be that person. Don't be afraid to, you know, take leadership, and don't be afraid to take charge of something that you know you can do. Just because a male is doing it in front of you doesn't mean that you can't do it as well. It baffles me when people, especially girls, think that, oh, just because it's a male's job that we can't do it. Like, no. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it better than you. Once you become that person that people start to follow, people are gonna believe in you more, and you want to work harder for them. And I think one of the craziest things is that the male to female ratio in the Navy is insane to me. I think a lot of people are afraid to join because, like I said, it's a man's job, but it really isn't. If you are thinking about going in, I definitely recommend doing it, because this is honestly the best decision that I could have possibly made. I am finding that by being in the Navy, I am learning so many new things. I am being paid to learn how to do these things. I am being paid to take classes. Everything that you learn from here, whether this may or may not be your career, you can take to any employer when you get out of the Navy. And you are going to be probably the best candidate for that job, because you know how to work as a team, you know how to be a leader, and you have a mindset that not everybody has. But don't be afraid. Just because you're a girl doesn't mean that you can't do exactly what I'm doing or exactly what everybody else is doing in this Navy. And while I was in boot camp, we were a sponsored division by the Chief of Naval Operations. A lot of the CNO's representatives would come to watch our division, and a lot of the higher ups that were there watching us were female. And let me tell you how inspiring that was. There was a command master chief, and she came and she talked to every single one of us females and like gave us like just the best advice. Like, she even like signed my group picture thing, and she gave all of us advice, and it's just like advice that you didn't think you needed, but you did. And to see females just so successful in this field makes me want to work 10 times harder, because I love female empowerment. I wouldn't feel this empowered anywhere else except for where I am right now. If you guys have any other questions about boot camp or, you know, just life in general, let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, you know, I don't have anything else that I want to share and or put out, but I am signing off, tuning out. Okay, bye!